bella cosa, una giornata e sole, un'aria serena dopo una tempesta, per aria fresca pare già una festa. Che bella cosa, una giornata e sole. Oh no, tu sola, io bella in oh sole mio, stai in fronte a te, oh sole, oh sole mio, stai in
Well, here we are in our hotel room in Rome. Got small cars and graffiti on the building right outside of our hotel room. We're very tired. There's Colleen.
Hi.
This is our room with twin beds.
We are sleeping separate.
Sleeping separate. Alright, well, we're lost already, but we're at least fed. Colleen is having a piece of, well, Italian bread of some sort. And this is brought to you by Coca-Cola. We're just sitting here in an alley watching people walk by. We think Joe would like this place. See, there's a guy who looks just like Joe. Alright, this is the Piazza del Popolo. We're lost, but we stumbled upon this piazza. And we got the big fountain guy. And we got this thing going on here. And big square of stuff. Alright, I think we're at the Parthenon. Pantheon. See, Pantheon, Parthenon, same difference. There's Colleen. It's one of those big Roman buildings that stuff happened in. Alright, here we are inside the Pantheon. Big building. Spinning, I'm spinning, I'm spinning, I'm spinning, I'm spinning. We are at the Piazza dei Trevi. Big fountain. Lots of people just hanging out, sitting around. Very Roman. Alright, we are at the top of the Spanish Steps. We think. We haven't really seen a lot of steps yet, but we suspect that the steps might start right about there. Alright, before I said that we found the Spanish Steps, now we really found the Spanish Steps, and it looks like it's just a place where people kind of hang out, including one really hot American chick. Here we are at the Vatican. Just a huge wall around the place. Very, I don't know, non-grandiose. And we're in this massive line that goes forever and ever. Alright, we're inside the Vatican Museum and we found the Death Star. Again. Just a big kind of garden type thing. And there's Colleen.
There's St. Peter's. We're just inside the museum looking out. This is inside the Room of the Immaculate Conception.
Yeah, I think occasionally the Pope takes the scooter. I think that one right there is the Pope scooter mobile. Hi, Matt. Hi, Joe. You're going to hell. Ah! All the way down the steps.
We are officially inside. There's St. Peter's Basilica. And then this is all around. Very cool. Kevin's over here, he's saying a prayer, I think.
St. Peter and people coming up and rubbing his toes for some unbeknownst reason. Line after line after line after line after line. Respect my authority, or I will stick you with my big long stick. This place is all ruined. I think they're demolishing it, putting in condos.
Hi, Homer. We're behind the Imperial building.
Go-kart race.
Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you and love. Life's sweetest reward. Let it flow. It floats back to you.
Well, we're on our way to the Isle of Capri on a jet foil. It doesn't look very wavy, but it's, I think there's a lot of people who are losing their cookies right about now. You really can't see much.
When you go there,
Alright, we finally made it up the funicular to the town of Capri. Kind of in the middle of a square. Got some mountainous type things and a bunch of stuff for sale. And there's Colleen. it looks like the Cliffs of Moher. I think the Cliffs of Moher are better.
Let's take your picture.
This is Sorrento.
Very, very scenic. I like that yellow
This is Sorrento. Lots of stores. Unfortunately, most of them are closed because it's Sunday.
Oh, look at this hunk I got here on the streets of Sorrento.
Okay, Kitty. Here's kitty porn, Roman style. Meow.
For example, to cut these lemons into several small pieces and to put on these lemons a little bit of sugar or also a little bit of salt. It depends on your taste. After that, you have to put them in one, so the other material where the town of Sorrento, where the 4 villages of Sorrento were settled.
Okay, it's the end of a long day, and we're at Pompeii now. It's very ruined. Lots of things that have been ruined by that guy right over there.
In other plaster casts, like for example the one we have here.
That's a good picture. Hey, Pooch.
Look at all the dishes we have around the room. They were used as a sort of wardrobe, you know, the shelves where to leave their clothing. Or also the ampoules they used after sauna for purificating themselves. In this room there's a very, very impressive frescoes. And looking at the wall ahead of us, you can also discover
Alright, we've arrived in Valletta, Malta. We're about to have breakfast, or lunch.
It's 11:30.
We're in Malta. We took a taxi to get a tour, which is a great idea, and he brought us to a glass blowing factory to see glass being blown. It's not exactly Waterford crystal, but same concept. Very hot in here. Super hot.
But this is the bigger must have died. They named it Valletta after him. They made a bonfire. Out of this wood, you know, came a poison snake. And some boys picked the snake, you know, took the poison out. And the people start believing in him. And then he used to teach catechism over here.
Okay.
And there's a grotto.
Okay.
But in Medina, the streets they are narrow. They were built on purpose. So when they used to be a siege, you know, and they used to attack, They only can go in small quantities.
All right, we're going into the city of Medina. Our cab driver has dropped us off and we're just gonna walk in because there are no automobiles allowed. We're inside a Maltese cathedral. It's pretty impressive. We are on the scenic outlook of Medina,
And this is Malta.
and this is all of Malta right here.
I need to take a picture.
It's quite spectacular.
Here we are in Jerusalem. I wonder what that is. Like swimming pool?
I don't know. These trees are amazing. They're everywhere. Kitty, psst, psst, come here. Psst. You don't care? We'll go over to the other Maltese kitty. Hello, Maltese kitty. Hi. Can I pet you? Yes, I can. Hi. Supposedly, this is the largest unsupported dome, and that spot is where a shell fell through and did not ignite. And there's the unexploded shell that fell through. April of 1942. Outside the church. St. John's Co-Cathedral. And I think, while I am very churched out, the only interesting things here is that all of the walls are carved in stone, like everywhere. Everywhere is carved in stone. Every wall looks like this. That's a lot of stone carving.
Okay, one more time. Yummy, yummy time. The best part of the meal. We have a chocolate souffle, okay? It's a hot one. I make a hole here in the middle and fill it up with the chocolate and the vanilla sauce. Very nice. The strawberry Napoleon, okay? It's a vanilla sauce, okay? Topped with the strawberries, fresh strawberries. Yummy, yummy. Smell good, taste good.
Try by it?
And we have the cherry jubilee, which is a scoop of vanilla ice cream, topped with the cherries, cherry liquor, and cherry sauce. Also for the ice cream, we have chocolate vanilla. We have a cappuccino ice cream, very nice, and we have the coconut sherbet.
Thank you very much.
All right.
40 hands again. How many?
All right.
2.
And 15. Okay, on the count of 3 from Miss Murray and Mrs. Buckley. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary to you. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary to you. All right. I'm celebrating your PhD at the same time, right? All right. Wonderful.
How about happy PhD to you?
Yeah, you don't have a song for that?
Yeah.
Pull him out.
Okay.
Come on.
Hey.
Ready?
All right. Make a wish, too? Okay.
Happy anniversary.
There you go.
Like if it's a red wine that's open ahead of time, it can breathe well, so you enjoy it much better.
What I need to see right now, with their team number in hand, is a lady wearing a man's shirt. Lady with the man's shirt. What I need to see with your team number in hand is a lady wearing man's shoes on her feet. What I need to see with your team number in hand is 2 men's pants completely off. 2 men's pants not being worn. I want to see them up here on the dance floor. 2 men's pants. Number 8. Come on, boys. This quest is...
To this world exhibition, which took place in the Citadel
Bus in Barcelona.
We see also the Moorish influence in the bricks. Blue ceramics on the wall. People, when this house was built, they call it the Bones House, because they said that columns at the first floor, they look like bones of a human being, and the balcony is like one skull with the shape of the eyes and the nose. He was very much criticized at that time, but we should say that he had...
Alright, we are at the Church of the Holy Family. La Sagrada Familia. And it's not done yet, they've been working on it for hundreds of years.
Church should fit 15,000 people once it's finished.
Anne-Marie, and she married Mr. Raventos, so the name of the family changed from Codornier into Raventos.
Camille, Tomaso,
Okay, we are in Spain eating a lot of meat.
This is rabbit.
Yep.
And we got some pork chops.
Yep.
Got some pork sausage.
Yep.
And some lamb.
Yep.
And then all this goofy stuff over here. This is, well, there used to be a lot of it.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
garlic,
boy.
mayonnaise.
Oh, we have
Oh,
more
I'm
meat.
good. You? That's a lot of meat.
Yes, we also have 3 bottles of wine for our table because we knew we needed to have the wine or to eat all this meat.
On the right you can see like a
Columbus
bridge
up
connecting
close.
this area with the Mare Magnum. The Mare Magnum is a shopping center right on the middle of the port with a lot of shops, bars.
Inside the church, and that is the baptismal font where Columbus basically captured 6 guys from the New World and brought them over and forced them to be baptized. Of course, that was probably written differently in the history books.
They are holy.
These are holy geese.
13 lively geese. 13 for the age of the girl, Eulalia. So each one represents 1 year of the age of the saint. When one dies, they just replace it and they put another one, but they always exactly 13 lively geese.
This is a Picasso that represents Palm Sunday. This is the architecture school in Barcelona. I can't tell, but we're in a pretty big storm here. It's windier than hell, and the boat is, you wouldn't believe it. It's been windy. I think it's been blowing.
States Pier since 1917 to remind us that they came here in winter time. You see, all the region is surrounded by mountains, and in Negresco Hotel in front of you, typical example of La Belle Époque. La Belle Époque in English it means beautiful times, but it doesn't sound the same in English. So I would like you to remember this name, La Belle Époque.
Here we are walking along the English promenade in Nice. Bonjour, toutes les personnes sur la plage. I think that's many people on the beach. Possible.
We are in Nice, and Marge has decided to go into the Mediterranean. We're on a public beach. She's in, and that's probably as far as she's going to go. But indeed, we are on a beach.
Section of Nice, old quarter. We also have French flags.
The fountain,
all the
park,
sites of the old quarter of Nice.
Clock tower.
Voila.
Poor man who has been here in this region. You see on the right hand side, Saint-Jean color. Then the mountain, so it was difficult, the parking place. Then you come with me, and you have just, as usual, to remember the departure time and the bus number.
We're at the top of the mountain in the town of Ez, looking down over the coast, about to have lunch. Beautiful spot.
In the church where Princess Grace is buried. Right there. In Monaco, of course. This is Monaco, Monte Carlo. I believe the pool is where the start of the Grand Prix is.
Yep.
Monaco, and the top of the mountain.
Didn't find any Monaco kitties, so these are the Monaco kitties right here. We should probably know who they are. Obviously, that's just Grace, and then that's a bunch of people that we should know too. There it is. On entrance. Help me! Help me! Don't have me for dinner tonight! Don't have me for dinner tonight! Yeah. We've made it to Florence, and here we are at like the 5 millionth church. That's our tour guide. There's Colleen.
This is the church of, oh gosh, I forget, Santa Maria Croce in Florence.
This is Michelangelo's gravesite inside the church.
In the spirit of his heart. Okay? So this is also... Still we conserve, we have the original instruments of Galileo in the Museum of Science in Florence because they were in the property of the Medici after Galileo died. You know that the Medici family, the monarchy of Florence, supported Galileo, that was from Pisa originally, not a Florentine citizen, but it was in Florence.
There's Dave.
David.
Big Dave. Just a copy though. Ponte Vecchio. There's Colleen touching the pig. We are at the Duomo. It's really big.
You're going to mark here at the place of the cathedral and the baptistry. There were the ancient city walls.
Mom, Kevin's playing with his food. All right, we have made it to the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
We have. It's leaning.
It's definitely leaning.
It's hot.
It's incredibly hot. It's Africa hot. And you can see it's a leaning tower. Across from the Leaning Tower. The Leaning Tower is just a bell tower. This is the church. And that's, yes, and everything is leaning.
All right, Kevin is holding it up. He is trying to push it back straight. Can he do it? Ah!